Hello folks, Miami Beach Accountability here. Back with another video. This one's along the same lines as the last few I published, except for the most recent one. The cops are trying to throw me off a public sidewalk. But this time they got owned. This time I requested a supervisor before they could slap the cuffs on me. And they got a sergeant. The same sergeant who had negated the trespass arrest from the video called Help that I published a few days ago. And changed the charge to resisting without violence until a lieutenant reversed him on that and said you can't be resisting without a primary charge. And if the trespass warning was never issued, there was no primary charge. And they let me go. Anyway, here's the video. Enjoy it.
You can record what you want, it's fine. I'm recording too. I got no problem with that. But you gotta pick up your belongings and you gotta go somewhere else. You cannot be blocking an entrance to a business, or can you be laying down in the middle of the sidewalk like you're doing right now? I know you understand what I'm saying. So that means gather your belongings and go somewhere else, please.
But what law am I breaking?
You're laying in the middle of the sidewalk and you're also blocking a business entrance.
And it's a public sidewalk, right?
It's a public sidewalk which you cannot obstruct. You can publicly walk on the sidewalk without an issue. You can stand on the sidewalk without an issue, but you cannot be laying down on the sidewalk with your belongings obstructing the sidewalk.
Am I obstructing the free passage of the sidewalk? I mean, there's 14 feet for people to get
We're not
through over here.
A measuring contest here. You cannot simply be laying down in the middle of the sidewalk. Simple as that. It's not rocket science. I'm not here to measure the width of the sidewalk. I'm not here to go with the code with the sidewalk. But you cannot be laying down in the middle of the sidewalk obstructing the sidewalk. And you also obstructing the entrance to a business.
Which is not open at the moment.
That does not matter. You cannot still block the entrance to a business. It's a simple thing. You just get up, gather your belongings, and go somewhere else.
Well, blocking the entrance to the business, as far as I know, is only a fire code violation.
That's fine.
It's not against the law.
You still need to get up.
I need to get up.
Yes.
And by what authority are you giving me that order to get up?
By my authority. Police officer of Miami Beach. Get up. Gather your belongings.
Well,
I'm not going to keep playing this game all night, man. Gather your belongings and go somewhere else.
Do you have reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime?
When you're laying
It's a public sidewalk.
That doesn't make it okay for you to lay in the middle of the sidewalk and sleep with all your belongings.
I was not sleeping.
Blocking the sidewalk.
I was not sleeping, and besides, the U.S. Supreme Court says that your state of wakefulness can't affect your right to be in a public place, nor can it constitute probable cause for a police intervention.
If you were standing or sitting here, you're blocking the whole entire thing by laying your whole entire body across the sidewalk.
I was not laying across the sidewalk.
You're not laying with your feet out, blocking people that have to go around.
I was laying parallel.
Oh, okay.
I was laying right here parallel to the wall, right? So
your head was there doesn't mean your feet weren't over there.
Yeah, there's nothing blocking the passage of the people on the sidewalk.
Not now because you're standing up. I don't know why you're making this more complicated than it has to be. When I already told you, you're obstructing the sidewalk and you're blocking the entrance.
I don't know who's making it more complicated than it has to be.
All we did, I approached you in a nice manner, and I told you even good morning, and I even
right.
Told you,
If I'm not breaking the law, why did you even approach me in the first place?
You are obstructing a public sidewalk. I already told you that.
The statute is obstructing the free passage of the sidewalk, which means somebody has to have not been able to get by. There's 14 feet of room for them.
The width of the sidewalk. You cannot simply just decide to lay on a public sidewalk if you decide to. Because you measure the width of the sidewalk and you measure that 14 feet does not impede people going around you. That's not how it works.
But nobody had to go around me.
That's not how it works, man. All you need to do is simply get up and take it somewhere else. We're trying to be nice and polite with you since the moment we made contact. We don't have your morning.
Well, I don't think it's polite when you first come up and you don't identify yourself and you start barking directives at me.
That it says police on my patch, on my vest, full uniform. You see police lights, you see a police vehicle fully marked. So I don't know how we got to identify yourself if you see police.
Name and badge number.
Hey, Carballo, 2136.
We go through this every single morning. We go through this. Come on, you've been living here for years. You know, every morning at this time we wake you up and we tell you the exactly same thing. You know that. You've been here for so long. So come on, you already know what the issue is. Come on.
I'm still waiting.
you still haven't told me what crime I'm committing for you to have.
I already told you what you're doing twice. More than twice, actually.
You told me what I was doing, but you didn't tell me what crime it.
All right.
You said obstructing the sidewalk, okay?
To move away from here. If you don't do it, I can arrest you for resisting without.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You wanted a crime, I gave you an offense, which you are committing.
Well, it's only resisting an officer if it's a lawful order.
I'm giving you a lawful order to get up and stop obstructing the sidewalk.
If it's a lawful order, then I have to be violating the law, right? The ordinance is obstructing the free passage of the sidewalk. Has anybody not been able to get by?
I'm not going to go back and forth with you. All you need to do is gather your belongings and go somewhere else. I already told you multiple times the violation that you're committing, and I already told you the offense that you're committing by not following my lawful orders to get away due to the violation that you're committing. Simple as that. And I'm making nothing up. I'm simply was trying to be nice with you. I told you good morning when I woke up, and I told you, can you go somewhere else, please? I was even polite to you, and you know it because it happened before you were recording. I was recording. He was recording. We're not trying to be impolite. We're not trying to be unprofessional here. That's why we're trying to go to you in a nice way. But you're not listening. We're trying to avoid escalating this issue any further than it needs to be. All you need to do is, with your belongings, go somewhere else. That's it.
I think you need to get a supervisor here.
We're not for a supervisor. On what grounds?
Because I'm entitled to ask. I'm entitled to ask for a supervisor if I believe you're acting improperly. And
I'm acting improperly.
Well, yeah, you're giving me an order to leave a public sidewalk when I'm not violating any law, any statute.
I told you, you're obstructing the entrance to the business. You're obstructing the sidewalk by you laying across like you were.
Obstructing the entrance to the business is a fire code violation.
Will you like me to go to the fire marshal as well? I mean, what are we doing?
Well, the fire marshal may be able to cite me for it, but you can't.
Okay.
Okay?
You're gonna play that game? Okay, no problem.
Sir, if you don't mind me asking, why are you moving your stuff now? If you don't mind me asking, why are you moving your stuff now?
I'm not obstructing the entrance to the business. He has a problem with my obstructing the entrance to a closed business.
So why didn't you do that earlier?
Okay, so I moved away from the entrance to the business. So what's the problem? Now that I moved away from the entrance to the business, what's the problem?
You spoke to him, right?
I'm sorry?
You spoke to him. What did you request when you spoke to him? You asked the supervisor, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing. You're gonna supervise. You requested one, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Okay.
But yesterday you were sleeping here. You saw you sleeping there. You saw you sleeping there. Yesterday, and we see you sleeping there a lot. We tell you that all the time, right?
Now, was I obstructing the free passage of the sidewalk when I was sleeping here? Oh, by the way, I didn't get your name and badge number. As long as you're talking to me.
Voltes Osuna. Badge number 2150. That is 2150.
Okay.
You had it from before because I caught you sleeping there before. You spoke several times, actually. Multiple times.
Are you aware that
and
you
I offer you help. I told you to go to the homeless outreach office.
And did you catch me? Did you catch me breaking the law here before?
I told you, sir, if you need help with shelter, you know more than I do because I know you've been there. The homeless outreach office is on 17.
I know where it is, sir.
So you can get help there, man. If you need placement, you know, they can help you get a job. Anything you need, they can help you. I'll tell you this before. Anytime.
Now, just now, when you stopped me, I wasn't sleeping, was I? Just now when you came up here, I wasn't sleeping, was I?
What?
Just now when you came up here, I wasn't sleeping, right?
I don't know. My partner saw you first. I was in the car. I didn't notice. I don't know. But look, let me tell you something, man. Because we see you a lot, right? If
we do this every day in the morning between us and the other teams, right?
Yeah.
And on a daily basis, for the most part, we drive by, and when we're doing this, we see we're sleeping most of the time, right? As a power brother. And not only are we trying to enforce the rules and regulations and everything we have to do, but we also extend the help. We told you where you need to go to get the help you need if you want it, right? But we also give you options. We don't just come here being Dept and being rude to you, you know? We're actually professional when we talk to you, man. I don't know why you escalated things, man, but maybe you have a different understanding than I do. So maybe you can tell me why is it that you think that it's okay to lay down in front of a business door with your feet extended up onto the sidewalk, public sidewalk, and fall asleep there with your belongings accumulated there. So maybe help me understand why is it that you think it's okay to do that.
Because it's not against any law.
Not at all? Based on what? Tell me. Maybe you can educate me, man. I can learn. Just because I'm a police officer doesn't mean I know everything. So teach me. Tell me how is it not against the law? I want you to tell me why.
Well, it's a public sidewalk, right?
Okay, and why is the sidewalk?
Okay, so what law am I violating by being here?
Let me ask you a question. The public sidewalk is for what? What is it for? What is it designed for? For educational purpose, I want you to tell me.
For the public to use.
You saying how? What is the name of it? Sidewalk. Sidewalk, right?
Yes.
Not side sleep. You understand? It is not only that you are maybe obstructing or whatever the case is, also for your own safety, man, you know? It's not safe to sleep there either, man. At the same time, the business owner from the businesses, now they complain about this, believe it or not, they do. They go to the police station, they complain about this stuff all the time. And they don't feel safe approaching you and other people that seem to find the businesses. Because they don't know who you are. They don't know if you have any weapons, firearms, guns, knife, and stuff like that. They're afraid. They don't want to come up and tell you that, which is why they call the police.
Well, unless I'm threatening somebody, whether I have a gun or a knife should be irrelevant because of the Second Amendment.
But you are laying down in front of their business. And they're afraid to approach you because they don't know who you are. You understand? Yeah, right? And then sometimes, I'm not saying that you particularly do it, but when you pick up your belongings and you leave, there's trash left over. Some people do. Some people have no place to stay, they leave it behind and they trash. Now, I'm not watching 24/7. How are you? I'm not watching 24/7 to see you do it, right?
Well, I have a garbage bag over here that I put all my trash in.
Okay, but maybe you do it, right? I'm not here to watch you come and see it, but that's another complaint from the businesses. People that lay down in front of the business, leave trash, leave it, and sometimes they even...
I don't drink alcohol.
I'm not saying that you do. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But I'm not here to watch you 24/7. I don't keep track of you. I don't know what you do. Right? I'm here to tell you why this is being a...
All right, wait a minute. You let me use the bathroom anytime I want to in there, right?
See, you know what? No involvement. They want nothing to do with this.
Well, I'm explaining to you why I wouldn't be leaving pee there, okay? Remember to hit that thumbs up like button. Leave a comment in the comment section because it helps the algorithm. Makes me get noticed so I can grow my channel. And share it with everybody you know because that helps also. And I'm out.